What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and tonight I have a very special guest joining me for this review. This is my wife, Macy.
Hi.
Now, those of you that subscribe to my channel because you know me, you know who this is. But those of you who haven't, first of all, thanks for being here. But second of all, every now and then she'll be joining me for a review, and what a special review to have her with me because we are back in the theater, Marvel Studios. It's Black Widow. Finally.
When the music came on, I was like,
yeah,
yes!
Finally, after 2 years, we've got a Marvel Studios movie in the theater.
Yeah.
And it's also streaming on Disney Plus for the premiere access for $30 if that's your thing. So yeah, support your movie theaters, people.
It's more fun.
It is
and
more
it's
fun.
cheaper.
You get the corn, you get the soda pop.
And put M&Ms in your popcorn.
Yes, or Sour Patch Kids. That's good too. But M&Ms, M&M for the win. Anyway, so let's talk about Black Widow. So I'm going to tell you one little thing. In case you're one of the 4 people out there that hasn't seen Avengers Infinity War or Endgame, I'm not going to spoil anything like that, but you should have seen it by now.
No, spoil it.
No,
They should have seen it by now.
But here's what I'm going to say, because there are 2 types of people that go to see Marvel movies. There are hardcore Marvel fans like we are, and there's the casual moviegoers. Oh yeah, it's another one of those. I'm talking to you people right now. This is not a sequel. This is not a sequel to Avengers Endgame or anything like that. This movie takes place after Captain America Civil War. So essentially it's a prequel. That being said, that's my biggest flaw with the movie is this thing should have come out 3 years ago. The fans have been wanting a Black Widow standalone for a long time. Ever since she debuted in Iron Man 2, they thought, oh yeah, she's really cool. So let's give her a standalone. Well, they finally did. But again, without spoiling Endgame, the timing and the placement on why they told this story is strange, I will say. But as far as the movie as itself, I enjoyed it. What do you think?
I mean, it was a good movie. I've seen better Marvel movies.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was talking to some friends the other day about how I have the MCU movies in tiers, you know. You want to say tier C, tier B, tier A. My least favorite Marvel movie, I would consider Fresh. I would give it a positive rating, despite the problems I have with it. This is not anywhere near my lowest at all. I enjoyed it quite a bit. But let's talk a little bit about the plot. You've got Scarlett Johansson as Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow. She's on the run after the events of Civil War. That came out in 2016, so if you haven't seen that, you're out of luck. But anyway, she's on the run after the events of that film, so she has to encounter her past, so to speak, and family members,
It kind
so to speak.
of foreshadows her childhood a little.
Yeah, foreshadows.
Is that the right word? Don't know.
It goes back.
Wrong word.
The opening scene actually, you could tell. Oh yeah, this is her as a kid, and it's sweet. You know, it's a long scene, but the film also stars, the standout is not Scarlett Johansson, it is Florence Pugh, who plays Yelena, Black Widow's sister, adopted sister, and she's the best thing in the movie. She is fantastic. I've never seen any Florence Pugh in anything that I haven't liked her in, but this is, and we probably get more of her in future MCU, so I'm looking forward to that. I loved every scene she was in. Didn't you think?
Yeah.
Fans of Stranger Things will also notice a familiar face. David Harbour has a role in this movie, and Rachel Weisz. It is Weiss, by the way. It's not Weiss. Rachel Weisz.
No.
Weiss. Weiss. Anyway, they are the adoptive parents of the 2 girls, and David Harbour's character is essentially a Soviet Union version of Captain America, and he doesn't mind letting you know that. Let's talk about the humor. Okay, the MCU is known for some great humor. Usually it works pretty great. What do you think about the humor in this one?
There's one character whose humor hits better than the others.
And
the whole audience thought so too.
Yeah, there are a few lines of humor that just don't work at all. I mean, it's almost like crickets in the theater.
Yeah.
And you could tell they were going for it. But that said, it didn't bother me so much because out of all the Marvel movies we've seen, this one focused the least on humor. This was a more serious in tone story. Now it had jokes in there, but they used them sparingly. I don't think there were really any funny moments for about half an hour into the movie.
If you know a little bit about Black Widow's past, it's pretty tragic.
It
kind of goes deeper into what we already know.
Yeah, tonally.
Yeah, it just...
But again, I like most of the characters.
Yeah.
And I won't say much about the villain, but I will say, it's seen in the trailer, Taskmaster is a prevalent part of the movie. If you're familiar with the lore, you know who Taskmaster is. They take a different approach with Taskmaster in this one. And I thought Taskmaster looked awesome. I didn't love the execution of Taskmaster, if I'm being honest with you, you know?
Okay, I'm not a long-time Marvel fan.
Yeah, I got to change arms. I got to change arms.
I'm a Marvel fan because he introduced me to the movies, and I just love the movies and the story and everything.
And we're loving the TV shows too.
To be honest, I didn't even know that was that person's name till you said it. Oh, that's who that was.
Well, you represent the casual moviegoer, and most people won't.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
But I will say.
So for people like me, it's no big deal. For
yeah.
people like him, it's pretty big deal.
Yeah, for hardcore fans of like the comics and all that, which again, I'm a Spider-Man and X-Men guy. I'm well more into the lore of those than I am some of the other things, but I knew who Taskmaster was. Some people may love the approach they take. I didn't hate it, but I thought Taskmaster was not used well. I thought as a villain, they could have done more with that character. I'm trying to think of any other things. The action scenes look great. They look really good. The fight scenes were cool.
Lots of fire.
But again, more of a slow burn. This really had the tone more, kind of like Captain America and the Winter Soldier did. This is more of a spy thriller than a cosmic event like Infinity War and Endgame was. So no going into it, that's what you're getting. You're not getting Thanos trying to wipe out half the universe or anything. You're getting a smaller, contained story, and it worked. Again, though, harkening back to my other point, this movie, it's just so odd to me that this movie is the first one in Phase 4. I know we've got the shows, WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, which, speaking of, we'll be doing a review for Loki next week after the finale comes on, which I'm really excited about that. But on my 10-point scale, I would give Black Widow a 7.9. I want to get it to 8. It's good. Like, 7 is good, but 8 is great. I think it's just slightly under great. But nevertheless, it's fun to be back in the theater watching a Marvel movie. What would you score it?
I've never really thought about my scoring process quite like you have.
Okay, wow.
Based on other Marvel movies that I've seen, I'll just do that.
Yeah.
I'll give it I think it's a fair 7.
Okay, good deal.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, definitely worth seeing in theater. Yeah. And again, this is the one, of my last review, the silly car movie in space, this is the one...
Which I did not care to go see.
Yeah, this is the one that movie theaters are hoping to really get people back in, and I think this will make $100 million this weekend. I hope it does, because...
It will, just because it's got the Marvel name.
Exactly. Marvel could make a Pink Elephant movie, and I'd go see it. So, that said, that's what we thought about it. So, give us a comment below, drop a like, subscribe, tell your friends, and just bare my soul a little bit. Thank you guys for watching the videos. Hoping to have Macy on here with me for more views. Some of them it'll just be me.
I don't have as many movie opinions as he does. I just kind of watch it to watch it.
But this is just something that's cool for me to do, you know. Life is busy, it's crazy, from work and stress and everything else. It's cool to have an outlet, and this is my outlet. So thank you for being part of this journey with me. I can't wait to bring you more videos. We're so happy you're here, and we'll see you next time.